Specialist reporter Karen Moore spoke to the Public Protector about her first 100 days in office. She started off by asking her about her proposed legal action against the DA for calling her a spy.
I will be meeting my legal team hopefully next week, and then we will decide which route we are taking, because I've given them enough time to withdraw that particular statement. So I'll be announcing, or I'll indicate which route we are taking.
We know that President Jacob Zuma has argued that the remedial action sought by the former public protector in the State of Capture report is completely novel, in that he argues that he has a constitutional mandate to implement judicial inquiries, and it's simply unconstitutional for that kind of remedial action to be granted. Is that the novel legal point that you're seeking advice on? Definitely,
Karen. That's why I said there's no precedence in this particular kind of aspect. So we would want to make sure that when we oppose this matter, it's a winnable case. And we know that it will be enforceable. So it's based on exactly that.
So it's really the question of whether someone other than the president can recommend that a judicial inquiry go ahead.
The prescriptive nature of it. To say that, to be prescriptive, the Chief Justice must appoint a judge, instead of leaving it to the President to say, President, establish a judicial inquiry on the matter. So it's based on the constitutional provisions.
You were talking about the half-truths that have been spread about you. For you personally, what has been the most hurtful thing that you've heard said about you, and how do you deal with those kind of allegations?
Allegation that I'm a Gupta puppet, I'm a president's protector, I'm a spy. Those are not kind things, or that I hate Advocate Thuli Madonsela. Those are not the truth. What I'm here to do is to serve South Africans, to serve my country, and make sure that we enjoy the democracy which we've meant to enjoy. So I think it's so unfair to be judged on those negative things. I would expect people to judge me on the work I'm doing, because my core mandate is to investigate and report on the investigations.
Given the kind of storm that's already surrounded the leaking of the provisional ABSA report, are you bracing for quite a bumpy ride with that particular investigation?
Definitely, I'm ready for that, and hence I'm saying and requesting the media as well to assist us in educating the public, and that issuing a report or a draft, that is not a final report. And it might change drastically. Remember, we've given the implicated parties an opportunity to respond. So that's why we don't even want the reports to leak, because people think that's the final report. And when it comes different, then people think, no, this is watered down or not. So those were the challenges my predecessor faced, and we're still facing them. But we will just plead with the media to say, give us an opportunity to just do our work and publish the reports, which will be shared with everyone. Yeah.
Do you have any concern over the fact that it was initially Thuli Madonsela's investigation and then subsequently taken over by you? And obviously there have been these issues around whether or not you changed it, why you changed it. Are you worried about the kind of questions you may face in that regard?
I must start by saying my predecessor has done an excellent work. In that report, she interviewed a lot of people. They've drafted the reports, and all those Section 79s I've mentioned, all those draft reports which are there, the investigators were guided by her to do the investigations. So I'm not worried on the attacks, because remember, I am now the public protector, and whatever is in the office, it's part of the office institutional memory. So I would make sure that whatever we issue is in compliance with the law, and we are not taken on judicial review unnecessarily. Yeah.
Just finally, and I think this is a very important point, this issue of do you hate eNCA? Do you hate eNCA?
But Karen, I read that email. I mean, according to your interpretation, do I hate eNCA? When I said to staff, can we have each floor? In fact, I started with SABC. I then said eNCA, and then I said ANN7.
So you just wanted some variety.
Exactly. I mean, at home I watch eNCA for your information. So I make my decision whether continue watching eNCA or change to SABC or change to ANN7. So, I mean, it's a free country, but I don't hate eNCA. It's just the only thing I'm asking from eNCA is to report truthfully, not for the benefit of South Africans.